Hey guys, I want to talk about something today on the difference between tips and techniques and being it. You know, a lot of people want shortcuts. They want to know, well, how do I do this? How do I talk to people? What's a shortcut for doing this? Like, what's the magic line I can say in a conversation? You know, how do I fake being really enthusiastic and really just people thinking I have a lot of energy or questions like that? Well, the reality is that it's critical to do your inner work. I mean, that's probably the most important thing. I mean, you need to think of this whole process of building a great social life from the inside out and not the outside in. And that's a lot of people there are teaching tips, techniques to try to mask other issues that are happening inside of yourself. But people notice this. Remember, nonverbal communication is most of the communication out there. So people know when you're doing stuff, even if you don't think that they do. So it's important to do your affirmations every day, visualize them, do them as they're already happening, manifest things inside of yourself before they're actually happening. I mean, you need to do these types of inner work inside, because if you are the right guy, if you're being it, everyone else is going to see it. They're going to know it because that's who you are. When you do tips or techniques, you're masking something. You're saying, I'm not that guy, but I'm going to fool people. I'm going to fake it. And people know that because you're not being genuine. You're being really genuine when you do it from the inside out, because people will just see this as you go along. And on top of that, it's effortless when you do that as well, right? Because you're spending less effort because you are that person. You're not trying to think through your head, what are all the little things I can do so I can make people believe that I am that guy? So when you do this, it's a lot easier in your life. You don't need to think about it. It's a part of who you are. We've talked about before about creating really good habits in your life. And when you create really good habits in your life, they become part of you and who you're at. And that's an important thing to really figure out and get on, is to do your inner work and be the right guy.